Hello there. Let's talk about lazy but efficient marketing, especially about how to create high converting ad copy for Google, Instagram, or Facebook just in seconds. So we will find out how to generate ad copy that leverages different marketing frameworks and copywriting frameworks, but you don't need to know any of that stuff. So here is Ater, the tool that does it, and it's free, like you can try it for free. And let's choose a brand everybody loves, like for example, Wikipedia. Let's imagine that we need to promote Wikipedia donation campaign. So we just go to their website, copy the URL, and go to Ater app and launch a new campaign. So let's choose crazy level of creativity. It means our model will use like multiple copywriting frameworks and stuff like this. Click generate. And here we are. We can see the marketing brief created on top of the URL we have provided. Let's go to the ads section and check out what we have. Okie dokie then. So we have got our ad copy for Wikipedia donations. There are like 28 of them. And as you see, there are universal ad copy you can use in any situation. Also need-specific ads which target different customer audience needs. And also objection-specific ads that target usual objections people have when asked to do or buy something. In this case, donate to Wikipedia. And let's analyze this copy in detail. Like I will copy and paste them into a presentation. And let's see which marketing techniques and copywriting frameworks Ater uses when generates this copy. Here's the first ad set with a headline, Wikipedia, your brain's best friend needs a boost. Description for the ad, we are not saying your brain will stage a walkout, but a donation helps us keep the knowledge flowing, shipping, and keep the world's brain powered up. So what we see here, how this ad works. We can see that it applies personification with a bit of humor, like it makes a brain like a person, and that it has Wikipedia is its best friend. Also, we see here identity integration, like this ad highlights some positive aspects of a reader's identity, a person who donates and keeps the world's brain powered up, like world brain is Wikipedia. We can see here a metaphor about brain and its friend, and value exchange framing, like you don't just give, you also receive, because Wikipedia is your brain's best friend. And also it plays with loss aversion. It says like your brain won't stop if Wikipedia ceases to exist, but still the flow of knowledge in the world will be stopped and it will influence you. And we are psychologically not very keen on losing something, and that's how loss aversion works in this ad. Let's check ad set number 2. Teach the rabbit hole, support verified info. Stop them scrolling, start donating. Keep Wikipedia ad-free and fact-checked. Your contribution fuels credible info, not conspiracies. So how it works. First, slang. Teach the rabbit hole, support verified info. So we can see that it targeted more at, like Gen Z type of customer audience that uses informal language. Loss aversion, again. Your contribution fuels credible info, not conspiracies. It means if we don't contribute, there will be a lot of conspiracies. And I'm afraid of conspiracies. I don't like them. I want to create a conspiracy against conspiracies because I think conspiracies spread a lot of shitty info, which messes with people's brains. So yeah, this ad would work for me, definitely. It's action-oriented, like action verbs, teach the rabbit hole, support verified info. So it urges a person to make an action. It also showcases value context. Like stop doom scrolling, start donating, meaning like stop doing actions that don't do you and anyone anything good, but instead you can do something valuable to yourself and to society. And also we can see some contrast in terms of like credible info or conspiracies. So contrasts always work good in terms of catching our attention. And also the last one is metaphor. It compares doom scrolling to rabbit hole, and this is not a good place to be. And also it plays on fear, as I mentioned, on fear of conspiracies spreading around the world. So yeah, this is another set. And set number 3, Wikipedia is free. Keeping it that way isn't. Ever wonder how we avoid those in paywalls? Reader support. Toss a few coins in the hat. Every little bit helps secure open knowledge. So how it works? There is some rhythmic impact, like Wikipedia is free, keeping it that way isn't. It's catchy. Also, it leverages contrast as well. Like Wikipedia is free, but keeping it that way isn't. Also, it disrupts a pattern we are used to Wikipedia being free, but maybe we have never thought it needs some costs to keep it that way. Also, it frames donation as something like very relaxed. Toss a few coins, like you don't need to do a lot, just a few coins in the head, and it uses metaphor as well. Also, it leverages the conformity and community participation psychological mechanisms, because how Wikipedia avoids those annoying paywalls? Reader support. So it means if you read, you support, you engage with the community, you belong to a community of supporters. This is ad set number 3 and ad set number 4. Wikipedia. No shareholders, just shared knowledge. Support a non-profit mission, not someone's yacht. Your donation goes directly to maintaining and improving Wikipedia for everyone. So how it works? Juxtaposition. We contrast the theses with each other, like Wikipedia is not something corporate, not something for profit, not something for enriching someone. Wikipedia is just sharing knowledge. So this is the first technique, word family connection. Shareholders shared. So these words sound similar, but in these two theses, they talk about completely different approaches. In this reinforces the juxtaposition and also attracts attention. And visual metaphor, it works very powerful. Imagining a yacht, these rich people who spend money on something that doesn't benefit the world, and instead, like, you could support something valuable. So this draws a picture in your head. And also it leverages the moral superiority framework to allow a reader feel good. Like, if you donate, you are doing the right thing. You are better than others. It's a bit manipulative technique, but still works. Okay, so let's explore a couple of need-oriented ad sets. So the first need is to find unbiased information in a polarized world. Headline: cut through the echo chamber. Find clarity. Description: seeking neutral ground in the info wars, Wikipedia's community-driven model strives for balance. Support fact-based articles, not just hot takes. Donate now. How it works. So we can see here a pattern like problem identification and solution framing. Cut through the echo chamber, find clarity. The problem is that we have too many opinions in the modern world, and a lot of them are fake or untrustworthy sources. And we propose to find clarity with Wikipedia. It's action-oriented. Again, it calls to action. There is a war for a metaphor about neutral ground in the info wars. Metaphors always work good in terms of attracting attention. And it also targets a specific need, like finding information in a polarized world. Of course, I cannot say that Wikipedia is totally objective, but still, there is a lot of these checks and balances in its community-driven mechanisms. So yeah, it can work. Okay, ad set number 2. The need is to feel like people contributing to something larger than themselves. Headline: be a knowledge knight. Seriously, it's kind of cool. Not all heroes wear capes. Some donate to Wikipedia. Join a global community making knowledge free and accessible. Filled with warm fuzzies, knowing you helped. So how it works? It leverages identity conferral and status enhancement. Like, if you donate, you are a knowledge knight. You are a knight in shiny knowledge armor, stuff like this. And everybody wants to reinforce their identity, to think of themselves that they are doing something good. There is playful slang. It's kind of cool, and it contrasts with the word knight, which is usually very serious and stuff. It also leverages the belonging to a community mechanism. And there is an emotional reward, like feel the warm fuzzies knowing that you helped. And let's analyze a couple of objection-oriented ad sets. So the first objection usually is someone else will donate. Headline: Wikipedia is not a potluck. Your help matters. Thinking someone else will cover it? Every contribution, big or small, keeps knowledge free and accessible. Don't leave it to chance. Chip in today. So how it works? It discloses the bystander effect. In social psychology, it's an effect that, for example, if someone feels unwell on the street, usually it could take some time before anyone really will call an ambulance. The reason is because people often think that somebody else will do it, and that's why do nothing. And this ad, it hacks this bystander effect. There is mild urgency in this ad set, like don't leave it to chance, because who knows, chance could work or it couldn't, and there is possibility that Wikipedia will shut down if you don't donate. Mind reading. So this is like another technique. We talk about what person thinking someone else will cover it. So we use it in our advertising, and it also catches attention because a person reading this could be a bit surprised of, oh shit, how they found out, stuff like this. Yeah, so it appeals to the significance of a reader. Your help matters, thinking someone else will cover it. No, it's only you who can save Wikipedia. So it also works in this way. And let's take a look at the last objection-oriented ad set. The objection is, I don't use Wikipedia that much. Headline, Wikipedia, your brain's backup drive. Not that much. Think of every quick fact check, every late night rabbit hole, it all adds up. Donate to keep that brain boost alive. Okay, so here we can see that there is a tech metaphor like backup drive, so it would work better with a tech audience. Also, we can see this mind reading technique, not that much, yeah, but you forgot about that, and that. Also, it expands the awareness of a reader of accumulated usage, like, actually, you have been using it far more often than you think, and there is like an element of surprise in it. And possession language, like your brain's backup drive, so it belongs to you. This is a part of you, so please support it. So yeah, we have analyzed just a small part of ad set generated, but to write or even to generate such creatives could take really a lot of your time, and instead you can get them for your brand, like not for Wikipedia, just in seconds. Just go to aether.io, enter the URL of your website, and get similar creatives for your brand that also use all of these fancy psychology, marketing, and copywriting frameworks for good of your business growth. Subscribe, hit the like button, and see you in the next video.